What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of You Heard What I Said podcast, where we discuss real raw conversations about life, love, relationships, and the lessons that we learn. What's up, Kion? Oh, wait,
Hello.
Before I say what's up to you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, all
Ding.
that goodness. Exactly. So what's going on, Kion? How are you?
I'm great. Now that I see your face. How are you doing, Precious?
I'm doing all right. Look, I'm tired.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing. See you guys next week.
Yes, I am tired, but I got outside this past weekend, so I got to hang out with my friends. It was for my really good friend Keisha. It was her birthday, and then I brought my bestie along with me. So shout out Lotta. I'll just say Lotta. I won't put your full name on there. So yeah, we had a really good time. I was so happy I got out. After it took us like 45 minutes to find a parking space. Ridiculous.
What, was it a restaurant, a concert, club? What?
It was a bar, like a sports bar, but it was downtown, and anytime you go down, the parking is crazy.
That's all you had to say.
Ridiculous. And then they have like the pay to park places, so I get my card out to go pay for it, and then my friend pulls up because she was looking for a parking space too, and I had her cake, and I'm like, here, you can take the cake. And as I'm getting out, I had the card in my hand, and then I was like, lost the card. So I'm like, where's my card? So then I had to freeze it and all that stuff. Luckily, I have like alerts on it. So like anything over $1, it's gonna alert me. So yeah, I froze, but I ended up finding it later. I was looking all under my seat. It was under the passenger seat. So didn't even think to look over there. It was like,
what you doing in that car? What you doing in that car?
Me and my bestie was like, how did it get over here? I was like, I have no idea.
Oh, man.
So I'm just happy that I found it, because we were looking all through the cars. It was freezing outside. It was crazy, but it was still, all in all, a great weekend. I had a really good time. So what about you?
That's cool. Speaking of, regarding your car, so you can't cancel it, right? So you still got to wait on the new car to come in, right?
Well, I didn't have to I can cancel it. I can tell them either lost, stolen, or whatever. So I can, but I didn't cancel it because I wanted to thoroughly check it once I got home. So that's when I found it, once I actually got home at the end of the night. So I just froze it so that way nobody could use it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Nah.
It was crazy.
I feel you. No, it's all good. I'm good. I'm good. No complaints over here.
You look good.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. When you talked about parking, all right, so our son just moved back out again a few weeks back, and man, first of all, it's a nice place because they're on the second floor, and they have a patio where you can enter in like different doors and stuff to the patio. It's pretty big. And it's to it's kind of like not a preserve, but it's like a kind of just trees. There's no apartments back there or anything like that, so they see deer at night and everything. But one thing when you talk about parking, even though it's kind of an older complex, but they charge for parking in the parking lot. I don't know if they do it where you're at.
Like, everybody's just trying to come up.
I'm like, if you want to, go ahead.
No, it depends on where you are. So some places, yes. Even some places, like say if you purchase a condo, you would have to purchase a condo and then purchase the parking separately. So, and they do that with rentals as well. So yeah, they do that.
No, this is just a regular apartment building. Where they charge for guests, they charge $7 for like an hour or something. And then you can get like a day pass or whatever, but it's crazy.
So they charge for like visitors too. So you would think that the rental agreement would cover if you're already paying this monthly fee, that will cover any form of guest that you might have. It's like, ain't nobody gonna come and visit you.
You go there, and then you gotta. I mean, I haven't done yet, but he did. You gotta go in there and scan the code on the curb or whatever.
I'm happy. That sounds like it's really good security, which is great because true. I want my nephew to be protected. Yeah. However, like, come on now, $7 to come and visit you.
I know.
Like, you gonna have to feed me or something for my $7. Right? Give me a slice of pizza or something. A bottle of water.
Right. I'll just take a pepperoni piece. Just give me something. I feel you.
Exactly. A slice of bread, some toast, put some butter on it.
Like, give me the crust, or something. But no, it's all good. Everything's good.
I've never heard of that.
I know, right? It's crazy. And of course, day 2 of his moving in, he got the car towed. Because
he parked somewhere where he wasn't supposed to.
It's like reserved, on the ground is reserved, and then it's reserved on the bumper. But at night, it's kind of hard to see, but you can still see it. And yeah, so got to call early in the morning. Like, can you help me? Like day 2.
That's the worst. So, oh my goodness.
So it's all good. We talked like last week you were talking about it. Don't stop. When he turn 18 or whatever, it don't stop.
Right.
He's in his 20s, and we still got situations. To put it that way.
Exactly. Yes.
So.
Parenting never stops. Never. That's crazy. Well, at least now he knows to be a little bit more diligent at looking at these signs to know exactly where to park the vehicle. Because they be trying to get you with that towing. Like, they'll charge you a whole bunch of fees. Yeah, whereas, like, after a while, you like, just keep it. It's not worth it.
I know, and like here, you got to get it pretty much that same day because every day they charge more.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
it's crazy.
But other than that, everything's good. It's just one of my best friends been not begging, but desperately asking if he can come down and see me for his birthday.
That's wonderful. I love your best friend. He's awesome.
And I'm like, let's talk about it after March 20th. That's my follow-up eye appointment. And so I'm like, after March 20th, we'll talk about it. We'll get it situated and everything like that, because there's festivals going on, and I already got like, just a list of things to do. But as long as I get the green light for my eye appointment, he's coming down in April. So
that's wonderful. I'm excited for that. Yeah, we got to get him on the show.
It's been
that'll be great.
Yeah, it's been about let me see, maybe about 8 years or so, 8 or 9 years since he's been here.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it had been that long.
Because I remember last time he was here, I remember him and my youngest, I had some music in the garage. I remember them dancing in the garage. When my little one was probably about 4 or 5 or something like that. So, but yeah.
Oh, wow. That'd be cool, though. Yeah, I know he's excited about that. You just have such great energy. It's like, it's just so contagious. You gotta love it. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. So
absolutely. Well, look, before we get into this topic, what you drinking on over there? Because we about to get into it.
See, I've learned from the wife that like sometimes at bars you ask for, like, I'll take whatever tall, so you get in a tall glass. I got a double tall with double shots. So
you not playing. Well,
I ain't playing today. Cheers to you. So I got a little something and I'm sipping on it.
I don't know why I have a straw. I grabbed it so I could like stir it up, because I'm always just mixing stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not a mixologist. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I grabbed the straw. But look,
I gotta remember what was that drink you had a couple months ago. I forgot what you had.
I'm always drinking tequila wine. But
No, but it was
it's definitely
something.
tequila today.
I know, but I think you put like orange juice, and so this juice you put something. I forgot what it was, but I
It was
wanna.
probably just orange juice, cranberry juice, and I might have put a splash of lemon juice in that too. It might have been
Okay.
that time. This
Okay.
time, I didn't feel like, we get cranberry juice from Sam's Club, so I didn't feel like trying to break off that little lid thing. That jug is hard. So I put my orange juice in there. And I was like, I had some ginger ale in the refrigerator. So I said, why not? Let's see what this is going to taste like.
Oh, man.
I'm not mad at it.
I could drink ginger ale with any alcoholic drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to drink like with vodka. I would have ginger ale and vodka. That, instead of having ginger beer, I'll just have straight ginger ale, and it's a little more. It's not as bubbly or as strong in your throat. But yeah, I could drink ginger ale in anything pretty much.
I love ginger beer. When we went out with friends, we had shots. I was just, toasting her, so we got a round of shots. But I was drinking rum though, like little rum punch. So I was mixing little things, but I was feeling good. It wasn't like no, ooh, I feel this. It was cool. It was cool. So
that's awesome.
No, right? Okay, I keep letting my screen go. So let's get into it. I'm ready for it. So today we're going to be talking about there's this game on the From Tonight's Conversation podcast. I follow them. They're absolutely wonderful. I love their energy. The topics are great. People great. And so I was looking on Instagram and I saw that they actually have a game out now. And it was like little cards where like a date night or even just friends or whatever, where you can ask questions. So when I saw it, it was like 4 questions on there. So I said, shout out to y'all. Tonight's conversation. They actually coming to our city soon. And I was like, should I go get tickets to see them? Because, I do enjoy watching them. So one of the questions with the game was, should you be happy in a relationship if the sex was horrible? And then, of course, they want you to explain your answer. So, yes. Should you be in a relationship if the sex was horrible? I don't know who wants to
So you want me to start?
Well, I can go.
Okay, yeah, you go.
First, I would say I'm not like a one night stand type person, never have been. So like, I was married for years, so a long time. So, dating before I got married, I was pretty young. We got married in our early 20s. So I did dating before that, but it was like, young dating, even though some of them, of course, then you think that they're serious, but when you kind of reflect back, you like, okay, was it? So after the marriage, I haven't done a lot of, dating, but I like to be in a relationship. I'm a relationship type of girl. So I want to be in a relationship before I'm just like giving my goods away to anybody. So let's start there. So I guess my question really my answer really kind of depends, because if I say we're dating and the opportunity hasn't presented itself yet, and then we full on say, okay, we're in this committed relationship, and then we decide to have sex, then yes, I could say that I will still stay in the relationship if it's bad, because by that time I'm invested. My feelings are, I'm committed to you. My feelings are invested. So I'm not just gonna be like, the sex is trash, you gotta go. I'm just going to kind of instruct you like, babe, this is what I enjoy. Can we, try it like this next time? or hey, even when we in the act, I might be like, oh, move a little to the left, or something like that. So I'm gonna give you some type of instructions so that you'll know how to please me, as I would hope that you would do the same. Like if there was something that you wanted a little better or enjoyed a little better, like let me know. Because I'm a pleaser. I want you to be happy just like I want to be happy when we get down. Like, so I think that's what like makes it enjoyable. Like, yeah, don't nobody want to be having no miserable sex like that. You had to take a drink for that.
Yeah, I sure did. I'm missing it, but I had to take a sip.
I'm just saying.
Now, I don't want to get into details or anything like that, but what would a person consider as horrible sex?
I don't know. Ooh, like what can we say on this show? I'm not sure. Like, because once I get going, I'm kind of like an open book. So.
I mean, act like you're talking to a 13-year-old in sex education.
Oh my goodness, who's watching? Who's listening to this out there? I guess. How can I say this without? Okay, I'm just gonna say it, and if you need to cut some stuff out, like if y'all see like some little clips missing a little bit, then we have to do some editing. But I guess I would say wanted to be horrible, just in like a PG way. If I'm not like invested, if I'm just laying there like, then you could tell that I'm not into it. I think guys are more visual, and females, we're more mental. We get in our head, so it's like you have to really stimulate like my mind in order for me to get going. So I guess I would say, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm about to. Like, look, if I don't more, if I'm not, then it's trash. So we'll say that.
Okay.
I don't know. We gotta.
You heard what I said?
You heard what I said. I mean, I'm just being real here.
Now, on that note.
Sorry, mom and dad.
So on that note, though, what if a woman is there just what they're laying there, but they're enjoying themselves? How would a man feel? How do you think a man should feel if the woman is still, and meaning not moving, but still in, they still know if she's like they know, so they could feel and hear and all of that.
Okay. Are you asking me how would I know if they're enjoying it?
I don't know what I was asking. I was just going out there. I was just going there.
And I wouldn't even, because sometimes females aren't able to get for whatever reason. So that should not, a reason to say that it's trash or whatever. But I think if we're just like not kind of emotionally connected or whatever, and if it's just like, in order for me to know, like if you thought it was okay, I would need something like I would want to hear some like moaning, like something like, let me know. Don't just be that quiet, because then I'm like, okay, like, are you interested? Are you not? And then that's gonna kind of turn me off, because it's gonna be like, well, if his ass just laying there, he ain't doing nothing, then we might as well just stop this now, because this isn't benefiting either one of us. So I don't know, but to answer the question, because we kind of veered off of it, yes, if I'm invested, I would stick around. If I was the type, which I'm not, to just have like casual sex, and if it was trash or whatever, then it's like, okay,
just move on.
To the next. Like it's no need for me to keep it going, especially if I have a type of emotional, bond or anything with you. So, okay, off of me, onto you. Your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna go to like two parts. I'm gonna go pre-marriage and after marriage.
Right, because we ain't talking yet.
Mm-hmm. So pre-marriage, like I said, I wasn't, the same as you. So I'm just talking about in relationships.
Right.
So in relationships, I would like to get that. We talk about love languages. I would like to have all of them at once. I like to hear the sound, the touch, the the tape. Hold on, let me stop.
You got to leave that in there.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't steer away. I would kind of do what you said. I would try to instruct. If the other person, if she's just laying there, I would try to do something to wake them up. Because maybe it is me, or maybe it is that they just are like that, just kind of nonchalant, whatever. Because I've known some people that are just kind of just chill, and I knew it wasn't me,
right?
Just from what I was told, and so no, I'm, you know what I'm saying, no ego part of it, but just
I know,
and I'm like, damn, and what, even though I'm, it's not me, I'm like, what can I do better? Because I want to, hear and I want to smack and get kind of out there, and so some of this, I might have to edit a few things here, get the editing department to edit a few stuff, but I don't consider it, for a guy, for me, I don't consider anything horrible per se, because if it's not, I guess, good or whatever, just not to be selfish, but hey, if I get mine, I'm good. If it's not good, if it's not good, hey, I'm good, and if I'm not in a relationship, just okay, hey, great, nice knowing you or whatever, we'll still be cool or whatever.
Right.
But
I was just gonna say, I think it deserves a conversation. Like, if this is somebody that you're in a relationship with, that you truly care about that person or love that person, at the very least, it deserves a conversation to say, babe, I'm not satisfied. There's something missing, something lacking. Like, let's see what we can work on so that we can make it better.
And that person has to be strong, because when you bring up a conversation about that, it's not easy, because it's all about egos, where the male or female, they're thinking, wait, come on, nobody told me this before, I haven't heard this before, but post marriage, as long as sex is happening, we're good. I'll put it this way: as long as sex is happening, we are good, whether if it's horrible or not. We don't give a shit. We just want it, and that's it. So it's never going to be. After years and years of marriage, it's never going to be horrible.
I get that.
It's gonna be. Oh, okay. You're gonna. You're gonna be. Oh, okay. It's gonna be that shock. And it's going to be good, because you never know when the next time it's going to be.
That's true. It's a lot to try to balance, like, you guys' relationship when you have family, when you have children, you're working full-time jobs. It is a lot to prioritize, you all's time. So I get it. It's like, okay, what can I do today to entice him? So I'll make sure it goes down. So no, I get it. And maybe I should retract what I said, because I do agree with you. I wouldn't say that, well, at least in my experience, I've never had a sexual encounter that's been horrible. I can't say that. Nothing has been horrible.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree.
So I guess I don't know if I was saying I was being funny, but I would like to have those two things.
Oh yeah, I mean, because a person knows what they want and what they like. If they're not getting it, they're gonna ask. Hey, can you do this, or can you do that? And because people be freaky, and it's okay.
That part.
It's okay, and so, so as you get older, because talking to my best friend, he thinks that, if you've been, married for 20, 30 years, whatever, that you're, having sex, every night, multiple times a day and all that stuff. And when you bring it to their attention, like, nah, dude, that's not reality. Right. They think you're lying, and like, come on, dude, I'm like, dude, it's like I said, life be just it's a lot of stuff going where it's work, and like I said, you got kids or you got a career, you're tired, you're this and you're that, and it you gotta have that communication to get it back going again, whether if it is seeking outside source, meaning therapy or whatever. If you have to go that route, I'm all for it. I haven't done that route, but I'm all for it in terms of outside source, kind of steering a couple in the right direction. But it's never to me, it's never going to be horrible, because as a guy, especially been in a marriage for forever, it's like, you get it, you happy. You know what I'm saying? When I say get it, but I don't mean it like that.
I know what you mean.
But if it happens, she hit 777 on the lottery. You know what I'm saying? and so, but then you can always, want more in terms of, in terms of, you know what you like, you know what you want, you know what you like, you know what you need, and it's okay to ask for it. It's not, don't be ashamed in that, because that's part of the relationship. Whether it's, you talk about finance, you talk about family, you talk about this, but that's part of it as well.
Exactly.
Communication. So, so it's not, huh?
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying, just so I don't think it's ever, just for me, I don't think it's ever going to be horrible. I'll, if it's something, if it's where I'm just in a situation where I'm not feeling it, I'll try to do something. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll try to get it next time. And I'll just keep on trying. So it's never going to be horrible for me. Yeah. Personally.
I hear you. Yeah, you all have a beautiful relationship. So, I'm all for it. I'm sure you all agree. Cheers. But I agree. I'm a physical touch type of person. So, yeah, like I said, I'm if you're not doing what I would want or like, I'm going to direct you. Like, grab me here, touch me here, do this. So
pull this here, or open wider this way, or
look, we want both parties to have consensual, enjoyable intercourse to share that experience. So
from the words of Mr. Cool J, it gotta be jingling, baby. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta smack it, you gotta smack it.
Oh my goodness.
Or as they say, wobble wobble, or whatever age group you're in, you've heard it. You heard the different terms.
I can't believe once again we are talking about this on air. Oh my goodness. I am just like being way too open to the world.
But, but the one thing about it that, we're not being detailed, we're not being specific per se. No. It's just how we feel about our wants and needs and desires, So if anybody in past or previous relationships, we're not talking about you, we're just talking about just generalizing how we feel about sex being horrible or not. So
because generally I'm an extremely private person, so there are not many people or any people who can say that they've heard me talk about like my sexual experiences. I don't go around with the chat and be like, girl, yeah, he did this and he touched me here and I didn't like this, and yeah, it wasn't good, or ooh, it was small, or ooh, it was big. Yeah, I don't have those conversations. I think that that's like a private moment between me and the person that I'm sharing it with. So for me to let you all in on a little bit,
agreed.
I don't know. It's the tequila.
Agreed. No, because I don't do it either. Because it's not me. I'm not here to boast, brag, or share my experience. I'll listen. Don't get me wrong. I'll listen and hear your stories. But when it comes to my turn, I'm not sharing that because my personal is my personal. So
exactly. Just all y'all need to know is if I'm still with them, then everything's good.
Everything is good.
That's all you need to know. I learned there's certain things that you just shouldn't share because then your friends, because they hold you down and they love you, then people tend to take sides, they formulate opinions. So I like to, keep some things close to my heart. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
No, I'm just, like I said, that's just not offending anybody because I'm not going into past relationships. I'm not speaking on current relationships. I'm just personally speaking in general that I just want to make sure that I'm being pleased, and I just want to make sure that they're being pleased. And if they're willing to be open and tell me what I can do better, I'm all for it. I'm all for mixing it up. I'm all for whether it's role playing. It's all about making sure the other person is satisfied and happy, because if you're in a relationship, you want it to work and you want to do whatever's best to strengthen the relationship and to make it better. So
right, exactly. So we both agree, no, we're gonna stick with it, and we gonna get that thing working.
Hi, Auntie.
Yes. We love you.
Hey, I'm half a century years old, so hopefully what I'm saying is okay.
Right. Look, it is what it is. We all doing it. We all doing it, especially if we in these long-term relationships. Yeah. We all doing it. So yeah. So look, let's take another drink to this, because oh my goodness.
I'm feeling it.
Well, look, we appreciate you guys for tuning in with us and listening to us just share probably a little bit too much information. But once again, if you like what we're saying, if you don't, look, just like, share, subscribe, press the bell, leave us a comment. Especially we enjoy interacting with you guys, so that would be great. And where can everybody reach you, Kion?
Yes, I can be reached at Kion Said 37 on various platforms. And what about you, Miss Precious?
Okay, Precious Said 888. And I'm not sure if some of y'all been reaching out to me on Snapchat, because I'm like, friend suggestion. Like, is that y'all? So if it is y'all, trying to get onto my Snapchat, send me a message on the YouTube page so that I know, so that way I can accept you all, because sometimes I get a little skeptical.
You know what? Same here, because I've seen that too. So so ditto what Miss Precious just said. So because I'm curious too, because I get several friend suggestions, and not sure if it's suggestions in terms of, I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's just because like a friend of a friend or what. So on our page, just say follow me. You don't even have to say nothing else. Just say follow me or accept my invitation, and we got y'all. So
follow the leader. Yes.
Right. So thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
They know. So
oh my gosh.
I'm just trying to sound like Donald Duck, that's all.
Oh jeez. I know I'm gonna get some phone calls once this episode airs. Whew. First off, I don't want to know. Like, I'm not here to get hurt. Man, that was crazy as hell. I think I shared too much. What is wrong with me?
Dude, like I said, we're going to talk to the editing team, and some of this stuff, I don't know if we could put on air. Because I just started talking. I just started saying stuff it just came out. And then after it came out, I couldn't take it back.
I still don't know why I had this straw.
Hey.
I can't believe there's still a lot left in this cup. That's crazy.
I just got a few bubbles at the bottom. That's all I got left.
A few bubbles.